Hey, what's up, guys? It's Notorious Lego. We're gonna do a different type of video today. Obviously, every video has been different. I haven't given you something very clear at all. I just jumped around on everything, topic-wise. Today's a comic book video. It's just gonna be what I'm reading this month, what I read, and then I'll probably talk about what I'm going to read, and what I'm excited to continue to read. So we'll start off with the first one that's on top of the pile, which was Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, issue 3, which is pretty good. I'm actually enjoying the series quite well. King is doing a really good job. I did want to read his Batcat run, but I got in too late, so I'll read it when it's over, probably. But I'm really enjoying the story of it. I'm sad that they killed Crypto, but other than that, it's a pretty good story. It's cute. And serious, and I don't know, maybe cute's not the right word, but I like it. Next is, let's see, Shazam, issue 3. So this is sort of like a spin-off from Teen Titans Academy, where it's kind of dealing with Billy Batson not being able to use the powers of Shazam. The Rock of Eternity is stuck in hell, so the whole premise is him getting to the Rock of Eternity, and Raven stars in it. She doesn't have that big of a role, despite what the cover makes it seem. But it's pretty. I'm excited to read the final issue. He just got into the Rock of Eternity and was confronted by Black Adam. So we will see, the old man version of Black Adam. So yeah, I'm excited to read the last issue. This was done by Sheridan. He does the Teen Titans. He's a really cool guy. I follow him on Instagram, and he likes my Teen Titans stuff sometimes. He's really cool. So I'm excited to read the final issue. And that's like a direct spin-off, kind of, from Teen Titans. Okay, next we're going to move on to some Wonder Woman. So I've got 2 issues. I think it comes out bi-monthly, so I think that means twice a month. It's Wonder Woman 779 and Wonder Woman 780. Also, all the ads on the back of these are for the Blu-ray Snyder Cut, which is pretty cool. So get it, pick it up. Pick up the movie, support it. And then this one is for Sandman, the audiobook, which I think is going to be reversed probably in the video, but whatever. So yeah, Wonder Woman 780 and 779. So this is the end of the Janus arc. This is Janus right here. It's a Roman god who split himself up, and it was a lot. But the point is that this god was going around killing all the other gods so that she could have what she wanted. And I don't know. He was afraid of change, the god. So Diana was dead for most of this time, dead. And that was just it was just going through the various obstacles so she could take down the villain of the arc, which was Janus. And that's where the Valhalla Wonder Woman came from. I don't know if anyone has seen that. I posted about it. A couple other people have posted about it on their Instagram. So the next one is, like I said, 780, right? No, 790. Yeah, 780. So she's back. She's alive. So she was never really dead. She has to come back to life because obviously the new Amazon Trial of the Amazon is coming up. I'm very excited to read that. It'll be a future video. Maybe I'll go over the whole thing when it's over. But yeah, it's really cool. So she's back alive. I haven't read this one yet, so it's in the will read pile. Those are both written by Clunan and Conrad, Becky Clunan and Michael Conrad. I love both of them. I love their art. Conrad is awesome. Michael is awesome. He responds to my DMs all the time. I just love him. He's honestly such a great guy. He's definitely one of my favorite artists. Not artists, writers in comic books. I have a list, but that's for me only of who my favorite artists and writers are. Next, we have Damien Wayne, number 6. I didn't look as I was picking it up. I probably should have. This is a continuing of the Lazarus Tournament arc. It's really cool. There's a bit of a cliffhanger at the end, and I think it reveals finally who the villain is, Mother Soul. And it has been revealed outside of the comic book, like in, I think, solicitations and stuff. So she's somewhat important in Damien's, she's somewhat important in Damien's life. I'm excited to see how this ends. I think it's going to end in issue 10, because I believe that's when the next, sort of arc is starting. I'm not sure. I think he's, back in Gotham. Obviously, only time will tell. And then I think that he has to be back in Gotham, obviously, for the Robin team up, which also maybe I'll cover. I've turned into a comic book channel. I don't know. But yeah, this is really cool. I'm not sure who the team that's working on this is Williamson Melankov. Oh shoot, Melnikov. That's the word I could speak. And Guerrero. They're a cool trio. I'm following this book. Robin. Damien is my favorite Robin, so obviously I was going to get this book when they were like, "Oh, he's getting a solo series." Okay, great. Like, yes, take my money. Here you go. Like, Damien Wayne. I love him. Next we have Teen Titans Academy 6. This one focuses on Gorilla Greg, and the next one will also focus on Gorilla Greg. He's getting a 2-month arc. It's pretty cool. The new recruits go to like this town, and it turns out that everyone was being mind controlled, and then it turns out that Gorilla Greg was actually evil, or what seems to be evil, and he's working with his uncle Grodd. So we will see in the next issue if that was true, or maybe it was like just, oh guys, like I'm a double agent. But this is again done by Sheridan and Sandoval. They're really cool, like with Shazam. I'm enjoying it. I love all the Teen Titans content, so I know some people don't like it, and some people probably want it to end, but I love it, so I will keep reading it and keep supporting it, because there are lots of cool Teen Titan characters in it that I want to keep reading about. So I don't want it to end. I want it to keep going. Next we have something that I am not getting the run for. I was just getting this for the cover. It is Harley Quinn number 6. I got it because, well, this cover is amazing. That's the first reason. The second reason is because this cover was done by Braga, Laura Braga. She's an artist. She's really, honestly amazing. I follow her on Instagram. She follows me. She's so nice. Like I entered a contest for her. I won like some of her drawings, and they're honestly just so amazing. And I want to keep supporting her as an artist. So I'm literally picking up various issues of things that she is drawing, even if it's not her starring it or full story like this. I wanted to support the art, so I got it just for the cover. So it's not so much that I'm reading it; it's just what I did pick up, which is that. We have 3 more. Okay, the next set is Titans Unite 1 and 2. This is a doozy, because I do not like Titans, the series. I think it's absolutely terrible. Awful show. And some people like it. That's great. I think it's so jam-packed with nonsense and filler that it's not good. It is not good. I don't want to shame you, but season 1, who was the villain? Who was the villain? Was it Trigon? Because it was a pretty bad payoff. We didn't get a resolve to that until the end of season 1. And then season 2, Slade was the villain, but just what is going on with the show? I just thought and now they're breaking up season 3 with Red Hood and Blackfire, but why Red Hood? Why Blackfire? Why are we devoting half of an arc to both of these characters when both of these characters could easily carry a season on their own as villains? Just the turn to Jason to Red Hood, I feel like is very sudden and just not good. He shouldn't be Red Hood that quickly. And then they also shoved a Gotham arc in there. They shoved Barbara Gordon in there. Lady Vic is in there, so now we're exploring even more of Nightwing, and his backstory. And then they just keep adding new characters like Tim Drake that they have to now explore. And it's like, hold on, you keep expanding your roster. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 characters. 10 Titans already in 3 seasons. That's a lot. And they add so many every time. Last season they added. Sorry, I dropped something. Last season they had Rose Wilson as a member, but she left after the Slade arc ended. But it's a lot. It's a lot happening. Crypto's even there too. Is he a member? He's a super dog. So Crypto again, he's dead in the comic book now. But is he a member? I don't know. I just can't get behind the show. I'm trying to watch it. I'm trying to get into it, but I just think it is so bad. I'm not gonna lie, I might not continue after I have the first 2 issues. I might not continue to three or four. I have to see. Because Blackfire was just introduced in 2, and Blackfire is pretty cool. She's probably one of the cooler Teen Titans villains, in my opinion. So that's my rant on why I hate Titans, and it's probably maybe that's a hot take, or not. Maybe a lot of people hate Titans. Maybe a lot of people like Titans. I'm in the minority, but like I think that a lot of the current DC shows, like on the streaming platforms, suck. Like I think even Young Justice is terrible, but that's another topic for a different video on another day. And then now the last one is Wonder Woman, the 100-page 80th anniversary special. This is just a collection of stories by multiple different writers, I guess. The cover I picked was the the Jen Bartel cover. It's the wraparound of like all of Wonder Woman's past and present design, like with this being the present most, and then going back to the past. The first 2 stories, I believe, are set in the current Wonder Woman run, while everything else after is sort of like various, which I do enjoy that. They all, come from around like different aspects of different parts of history. I think that it's funny that in the story that we see both versions of Etta Candy, the current version and the classic version, and now with like Omniverse, are they aware of each other? Because now Etta has a brand new design, and Etta is race changed. So like, does she know? How does that work? I think it's funny. But you get to see you get to just there's so many cool things. I love this book. I would just talk about this book nonstop. But like, this is the story that kind of takes place like during the current arc. It's about like Steve making a sort of memorial of Wonder Woman, like 'cause she's dead, but obviously she's back alive in 780, so maybe she'll reunite with Steve, hopefully. Then we get a young Wonder Woman story, which is again, that's what the current Wonder Woman like arc is going with. Young Wonder Woman, which I think is kind of cute, but maybe that's not your thing. Maybe you get the Wonder Woman issues and you skip that story, which is fine. You got to do it. If you're spending those $4, or $5, I don't know. I think she's a little more expensive because she's got the 2 stories. You're spending the $4.99. I mean, assuming you live in the U.S., maybe it's more where you live. So just read the story. If you're buying it already, why not get the extra money? Get your money's worth, even if you don't like it. Let's see. There's a lot of cool splash pages in here. Like the art, obviously, like all the other specials. Like there was the Festival of Heroes special, and there was the Pride special. Those also, like kind of had like the same model as these. I think that the different art stuff like in here were other variant covers, because there is one that was another variant cover, but I'm not too sure. Just there's a cool Wonder Woman Cheetah team up in here. This is definitely a cover. I know this is a cover because I did see it, and I considered also getting this one, but I wasn't going to spend $10 on the same 100-page special twice. I do love it, but not going to spend $20. Not worth it to me. There's a cool cover with the Wonder Girls on here. Just doing like some stretching. The 2 like old ones, and then there's like this one, maybe like the new one, maybe to like signify like, oh, she's joining them. There's also people behind them, so maybe they're just running track. I don't know. And then there's also an issue of kind of Wonder Woman dealing with like her mental health, I would say, which is pretty cool because like everyone relies on her. Everyone always like comes to her because she always gives these wise words, and she is like, why do I always have to like be the person, like be the anchor for people? Why do people always have to rely on me? And in the end, she realizes that's what she loves doing, is being there for people, even when it annoys her sometimes. Oh, here's the other Etta story. I love it. I love Etta. I love Wonder Woman. I love everything. I just like that there's both versions in here, especially because Omniverse, now they're both aware of each other. So, because everything, I don't know if that's even how Omniverse works. I'm still very confused. Like, I think most people are confused. There's the other Etta. I love her. I have that Lego figure, too, of her. I wish it had a giant H on it. I think it's H. Or is it a giant E? It's just a regular striped shirt in like a form, but I wish it had. No, it's an H. I wish it had a giant H. I don't know why it has a giant H. Her name is Etta Candy, not something with an H. Do they say it in the... I'm not sure if they say the name, but no, they never say it. I think it's like a group of like cheerleaders that Wonder Woman like travels with, and they beat people up, which is pretty cool. And then like, did I show you? That's it. Yeah. So I think that was pretty brief on the 100-page special. And like I said, there's Nubia and lots of cool pinups. So yeah, Wonder Woman. Let me see. Let me just flip on through. Maybe if there's anything cool that sticks out to me, I'll show you guys too. Oh well, there is. Let me go see. Actually, I just thought of something. They do show some older concepts in Wonder Woman's history, which I think is pretty cool to get a knowledge, like a nod, sort of in canon. Where is it? They talk about her mod era. Like, oh my god, when she had a boutique and she like fought crime with karate. Like, it's so great. And then there's even a deep cut to the supervillain, like the Blue Snowman, which is a woman, but she still calls herself the Blue Snowman, and I just thought that this was so good. Like, this was my favorite one, the first one, because all of the deep like Wonder Woman cuts that you just saw in there, like in the background. There's even like a Lois Lane cameo. It's great. So this is the one I'd pick up. I spent, I think, half this video talking about Wonder Woman. That's just how much I love Wonder Woman. So that's what I'm reading. Oh, and I'm reading another Wonder Woman title. I'm reading Nubia and the Amazons, because that's going to be the upcoming series that ties into the Trial of the Amazons, which is going to like redefine everything we know as Amazons. That's what I heard. It's going to redefine everything that we know. Culture and how they are, and I know some stuff about it, but I won't talk about it because it just came out yesterday. But maybe you want to hear about Nubia and the Amazons, because it's pretty cool. Like, it goes a little bit into the background of how they get new Amazons and how Amazons come to be. So that's all for this video. I will see you all in the next... I was going to salute. That's weird. I was going to do this. I don't know. I'm not going to cut that out either. So I will see you all in the next video. I'm going to end it here because I got to go back to work. If you liked it, please subscribe, comment, like, do all of the fun stuff on YouTube. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.